If you find yourself looking around your house and you're like, wow, how did I accumulate this much stuff? Then this might be your sign that you have too much stuff. And it's time for you to start a project pan. If you've never heard of a project pan, the concept started with makeup to get to the end of your makeup so that way you're hitting the pan or the bottom of your makeup products. Since then, it has now expanded into a lot of different areas of our lives. So for me, I project pan not only my makeup, but I also do hair care, skin care, body care. Sometimes I even do it with my pantry. Ever since I started a project pan, my life has changed. I feel way less overwhelmed with all the things in my life. And this video is how you can start your very own project pan. Because even though it feels really overwhelming and really daunting, it's not once you get the hang of it. So let's go step by step how you're gonna start your very own project pan. But first, if you're new here, my name is Crystalline. You can call me Chris, and we chat all things mind, body, and planet on this corner of the internet. So I hope you guys stick around. Step number one, you are going to take inventory of everything you have. I'm talking count every single product that you have. It's best to visualize things. And even though it may feel like a lot, just tell yourself, it's okay, because it is okay. That's the whole point of a project pan. So go ahead and collect all your products and categorize them. Put all the lotions in one area, put all of the perfumes in another, maybe put all of the mascaras or the blushes or the lip glosses. Lip glosses are what always get me. And you know what? Lay them out on the floor so you can really visualize how much stuff you've collected and where you have the most stuff. Number two, once you have everything on the floor, you're looking at it, it's categorized based on whatever the things are that you're collecting. Look at the expiration dates on all the products. In case you did not know, most products actually expire, just like food. The reason for this is that chemicals within products tend to shift and change and can develop over time, for better or for worse, okay? Like wine gets better over time. Lotions get disgusting and clumpy over time. So you want to look at the expiration dates. If you have products that are past the expiration date, my recommendation is to throw them out. Unfortunately, there's not a lot you can do at that point, but it's not really safe to put like expired mascara on your eyes because it can cause eye infections and nobody really wants that. However, you can use a little discretion here. I mean, eyeshadow palettes, if there's not like mold growing on it, personally for me, I keep those, but it just depends on who you are, what you're looking for in a product. And if things expired or really freak you out, then maybe it's time to call it quits on some of those eyeshadow palettes. But for me, if the texture is wonky, if it smells not like it's supposed to smell, if you open up an eyeshadow palette and it looks like there might be mold growing on it because it's that old, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's not worth keeping. That's up to you. Use your discretion. I have a video on project pan and what to do with empties. So if you find yourself having quite a few products that you're planning on throwing away because they are expired, you can actually empty out the product and recycle or upcycle the product packaging. So I will link my video up wherever it goes over here in case you want to see that for some inspiration on what to do with empty bottles. Next up is my favorite part. So you're gonna look at everything that you've collected. It's all on the ground. You're looking at it and you're like, okay, I have 10 lotions, 17 lip glosses, 3 eyeshadow palettes, and 4 mascaras. Okay, let's just say that's what you're working with here. Now, you don't have to do this, but I recommend it because it helps keep things super organized. Grab another container, another basket, even a little bag if you've got like a little extra toiletry bag that also works. You're gonna pick one product from each section. So you're gonna pick one lotion, you're gonna pick one mascara, you're gonna pick one lip gloss, and all those are going into your separate bag. That bag is now your project pan. I like separating it into a separate bag because you know exactly what you're working on. It doesn't like get overwhelming because you're not looking at the full extent of everything you have. You have the one bag that are your project pan items. You are committing to finishing up those products within that bag. That is the bag that usually I put in my like closest to reach areas in my bathroom, which, hello, you're in my bathroom right now. And it's as simple as that. Now that you have your products, use them up, and you can take inventory, keep track of how fast it takes you to use up products. This is kind of fun. At this point, when I started my project pan, I was realizing how long it takes to use up some of these products. Like truly before, I would be buying lotions and I'm like, oh, I go through lotions super fast. And then once I actually started using a bottle of lotion, I was like, actually, this is so long. This takes me forever to use up. And now I buy a lot less lotion. And that is that. Good luck. You have now created created your very own project pan, you can focus and commit to using up those products. It feels so good when you finally finish something for the first time. When you finish that first lip gloss and you're like, yes, I finally did it. It took forever, but I did it. And then you really know, am I going to repurchase this product or am I going to try another one? See if I like it better. Then you can move on to the other items in your project pan as well. I want to hear all about your project pan journeys. Let me know in the comments if there are certain products that take you forever to use up. For me, like I said, it's lotion. It takes me way too long to use up lotion, which I don't know why, because I put it on every night. You think you would go through that pretty quickly, but for whatever reason, it takes me forever. And if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe for more videos like this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!